options you may have, call 329-0122. That's Fort Leonard Wood Homes. They offer move-in ready 2, 3, and 4 bedroom homes located at Fort Leonard Wood. Fort Leonard Wood Homes residents enjoy a secure and comfortable hometown environment with the convenience of 24-hour maintenance, lawn care services, and community events. Call one day and you could be in your home the next day. It's that easy. Again, that number 329-0122. That's Fort Leonard Wood Homes.
Back here once again at the Rolla High School Gymnasium. We are just about 30 seconds away from starting out the second half here in this one. It is Waynesville 26, Warrensburg 15. Connor Harbert here with you, 97.9 The Source. Glad you could join me here for this one. The third place contest here at the U.S. Bank Boys Holiday Tournament. Waynesville trying to finish this tournament with a winning record. 1-1 so far through the tournament. Won your opening contest, lost the semifinal, but can still take away that third place trophy. And, well, take a little bit of positive momentum, not just into the next game, but also 2023 as well. This will do it for 2022. Next time we see the Waynesville boys, they will be back at home taking on Bolivar. They'll be facing the Liberators there. That game will be on January 3rd. Hope you'll join me. Of course, if you can't make it to the game proper, you can hear us, 97.9 The Source. Definitely have most, if not all, of the home games. I do believe there's a couple of away games we will not be able to head on out to. But we definitely will have the home games. I'll be out there, I believe, next Tuesday. Yep, that'll be a Tuesday, January 3rd. Waynesville to start the half with the basketball. Starters out on the floor for Waynesville. That'll be Brooks, that'll be Fowler, that'll be Griffin, that'll be Fow, and that'll be Sapanzik as well. Looks to be starters here as well for the Warrensburg Tigers. Elijah Griffin, volleyball line here, guarded by Stanton, coming to his left, swings it to the wing, over to Brooks. Brooks here, guarded by Morris. Duking over to his right there, called for the double dribble. It'll be Warrensburg ball. So a turnover here to start things out here for Waynesville. Ball lobbed up. Morris will handle it. Back over to Stanton now. Stanton again, 6'3" senior guard. Over to the left side, coming across, right side. That'll be Wyatt. Wyatt leading the scoring effort, remember, 6 points. Pass off left block. Gage Claunch comes up with it. Morris on the left wing, up top and around, over to Wyatt now. Wyatt, pump fake, brings it back down, over to his left. Morris now, trying to go inside. Claunch able to seal, shot up, too short. Fow's got the rebound. Bit of a break there for Waynesville. But here comes Fowler across the middle of the floor. And starting to make their way in after this. The 2 championship games tonight. The hosts, the Rolla Bulldogs, in both of those contests. So this gym going to get pretty full. Rayshawn Fowler driving all the way in. His shot falls short on the rebound. Tipped out here by Warrensburg. It'll stay here with Waynesville. It'll be Brooks to inbound here from the baseline. Goes into Griffin on the right wing. Dribble to the left to Sapanzik. Back over to Griffin now. Griffin going to back it out. Going to go to the volleyball line. Now to his left. Over to Fowler. Fowler, Sapanzik. A couple dribbles. Now to Fow. Fow on the wing. Up top, Sapanzik. Back to the wing now to Fow. Waynesville going around the perimeter here. It's Griffin now to the left baseline. Over to Brooks. Top of the key, Fowler. Pump fakes. Drives in. Middle of the lane. Back out, Sapanzik. Griffin. And around to the left wing, Fowler. Waynesville just very content to pass it as long as they need until they find the opener. Here's Fow driving in right side. He's fouled. He'll head to the line for 2, just like that. 6:14 on the clock here. Foul's going to be on Gage Claunch, his first. It'll be Nico Fow at the line, shooting 2. 1 of 2 from the line is Fow. 3 points total. First free throw is good. Make that 4 now for him. Second leading scorer today. Of course, Tyreek Brooks, the first half hero for Waynesville with those 17 points. Foul setting up here for number 2. Up and away, well short, grazes the rim. He'll go 1 and 2 again. It'll be a 12-point lead, 27-15. Nick Nimmo, pass up to the left side, over to Stanton. Stanton, remember, out there with 3 fouls right now for Warrensburg. Bounce pass across to the top of the key, over to Mason Wyatt. Wyatt on to Claunch. Claunch setting up for 3, got it. Set up the double screen. Claunch hits the three. 5 points total now. 27-18. Back to single digits now, the lead. The lead was as big as 18, I do believe, at 20-2. Top of the key, Sapanzik. Left side over to Fowler. Fowler off to Brooks. Double team. Gets it back out to Fowler now. Fowler coming over to his left. Inside again to Brooks. Brooks going to square up to the basket. Leaps off to the left wing. Fowler. Fowler pump fakes. Tries to drive to the middle of the lane. Ball stripped away. Underneath it goes to Foul. Foul off the glass and in. Whew. What a pass there. Elisha Griffin. A little bit of misdirection there, but Fowl's got 6 now. 29-18. Mason White, guarded by Sapanzik, spinning around to his left on the block. Ball poked out by Brooks, but a foul on the way up. It'll be a foul on Sapanzik. Sapanzik going to pick his third. First team foul of the half. And at the line shooting 2. Warrensburg's leading scorer in Mason Wyatt. First shot up and good. 10-point ball game, 29-19. Here's number 2. Rolls out. Unfriendly roll. It'll stay a 10-point ball game. Here's Brooks pushing up the right sideline. Coming across to the left, to the elbow, back out to the wing now. Onward to Griffin. Griffin guarded here by Stanton. Griffin going to back it out to the corner, moving to his left, on to Fowler. Fowler guarded here by Wyatt. Backs it out to the corner here. Brooks posts up at the elbow, going to take it, squares up. Shot from the free throw line's good. Brooks now with 19, his first 2 of the third. 31-19. Not my pen losing 8. Wyatt out to Clouch. Hands it off over to Morris. Morris, right elbow. Inside the lane now. Posts up, guarded by Griffin. Back out it goes over to Stanton. Halfway through the third quarter now. Stanton out to Clouch for 3. Has another one. He's a big guy, but he can shoot. Gonna have to get out there. 31-22. And 3:45 left to go here in this third quarter. Griffin on to Fowler, inside Brooks, kicks it out to Griffin once again. Thought about the 3, instead goes to the block, back outside Sapanzik. Middle of the lane now, triple team, fights to the contact, out to the corner, Griffin for 3, yes! Matches the earlier 3-pointer with a 3-pointer of his own. Griffin now with 6 himself. And that'll take us to a timeout here taken, I believe, by Waynesville. Waynesville will take the 30-second timeout. We'll take 1, 2, back in a flash. 3:29 left to go in the third. You're listening to Tiger Basketball, 97.9 The Source.
Pests can really bug you. I know they bug me, but you can get rid of all types of pests and protect your family, home, and environment by calling the folks at A to Z Exterminating. A to Z Exterminating provides the best pet and human-friendly treatments 7 days a week and education to help you keep your home pest-free. And of course, reasonable prices. A to Z Exterminating for your home or lawn, whether it's an emergency or you want to schedule an appointment, call today at 573-336-4448. A to Z Exterminating, offering the best service throughout the area.
Timeout taken by Waynesville. They have 4 remaining. Tigers out in front by 12. They lead the Tigers of Warrensburg. 34-22. 3:29 left to go here in this third quarter. This is the third place game of the U.S. Bank Boys Holiday Tournament. Waynesville a win here tonight would give them their 3rd win of the season. They'd improve to 3-7 on the year. Not Rolla, rather. Similar colors, but it's Warrensburg, of course. Warrensburg ball here to start out. Coming out of the timeout, standing up the floor here to Wyatt. Wyatt going to run into foul here, travel with it, coming down the floor. Ball back over now to Waynesville. Foul getting in the way. Maybe Wyatt thinking a little bit too much about him. Travel with the basketball, so here comes Brooks. Waynesville back out on the attack. Brooks driving to his right here, going to go over the top, and a charge back the other way. Charge taken here by Wyatt, so that'll be a foul on Brooks. First personal. Second team foul. Warrensburg comes back with it. Now 3:12 left to go in the quarter. Stanton coming to his right, going to center the basketball. Warrensburg sets up the offense to the wing now, over to Wyatt. Wyatt one dribble off to the baseline. Stanton mid-range jumper off the rim, bounces around and through. 34-24. And a 10-point Waynesville advantage. Look to the top of the key. Guarded here by Morris. Moving to his left. Picked up down by Stanton. He'll move back to his right. Dribbling around. Foul called. Blocking foul here on Morris. He'll pick up number 3. Third foul on Morris. Second team foul of the half. Called against Warrensburg. Waynesville inbound from the sideline. Brooks toss it in over to Griffin. Goes back now over to Brooks. He'll bring it up once again to the volleyball line. Brooks and Fowler on the volleyball line, but Brooks going to come to his left. Steps up to the wing. Step back 3. Too hard. Rebounded here by Wyatt. Wyatt pushing up the floor here, right side. Sapanzik able to chase him down. Gets in front of it. Over to Stanton. Driving left baseline here. Sapanzik trying to take the charge. No call either way, but the shot's missed. Rebounded here by Foul. Sapanzik, lots of hustle shown on the defensive side on that particular possession. First to get in front of the ball and then almost take that charge. Griffin driving in, off to Foul in the corner. To Brooks, who will hand it back over to Griffin. 1:48 now. Griffin over to the opposite side. It's Fowler once again. Fowler into the corner. Sapanzik back to Fowler. Inside over to the elbow. It's Brooks. Brooks lost control of the dribble. Picked up though by Sapanzik. He'll give it on back over to Fowler. Fowler to Griffin. Griffin to the half-court line. Moves it over to the corner, now to his left. Hands it off over to Fowler. Fowler coming through. Gets around Stanton. Back to Brooks now. 1:15 on the clock. 1:14. 1:13. Brooks dribbles around the volleyball line. Back over to Fowler. Griffin now over to the wing. Top of the key, it's Brooks. Under a minute now to go in the quarter. Griffin coming to his left here. Kicks it outside. Fowler. Fowler to the right elbow. Up to the top of the key. Going over to Brooks now. Brooks to Fowler. 45 seconds. Fowler on to Griffin here. Waynesville going to hold on for that final shot, it seems. Brooks driving through the double team here. Might look for the drive. Foul. Back up to Griffin. Griffin guard here by Stanton. Stanton going to get aggressive on the guard. Over to the corner, Sapanzik. Back to Griffin now. Fowler, regarded by Wyatt. 18 now on the clock. Fowler into the corner. Foul one dribble. Back up to Brooks. Now they'll set up the play here with 13, 12, and 11 seconds on the clock. Brooks jukes to his left. Screen set by Foul. Top of the key. Kicks it out to the corner. Griffin looking for the 3. Left it short. Long rebound. Still 3 seconds on the clock. It's going to be Stanton for 3 to end the quarter. Off the back of the rim. No good. It'll be a 10-point deficit here at the break. So Waynesville, 8 minutes away from third place, but need to hang on to this 10-point lead. I have those final 8 minutes for you here in 60 seconds. Back in 60, you're listening to Waynesville Tiger Basketball, 97.9 The Source.
It's time to turn on the heat. Make sure you're ready. Call AirServe Heating and Air in West Waynesville and get your existing system checked and serviced. If it's time to step up and get a new system, the Luxair high-performance heating and air equipment is top of the line. Luxair sets the standard year in and year out with new features and innovations in the industry and has since 1954. Your Luxair system is just a phone call away at AirServe Heating and Air at 433-3613 or stop by the office on Historic Route 66 in West Waynesville and ask about the Luxair Advantage. Mailbox It in St. Robert is now your complete shipping headquarters. Mailbox It is a UPS authorized shipping agent. They can ship your package UPS, accept UPS drop-offs, and can accept UPS returns with a shipping label. Add FedEx and the United States Postal Service, and why go anywhere else? Mailbox It is the go-to resource for packing, shipping, printing, and business service needs. Mailbox It is a copy, print, and document service center. They can even print your photos and canvases. Mailbox It, 213 Suite 3, St. Robert Boulevard.
Fourth quarter of play here in Rolla. Waynesville leading by 10 over Warrensburg, 34-24. This is the third place game of the U.S. Bank Boys Holiday Tournament. Connor Harbert here with you today. 97.9 The Source. Glad you could join me. Tyreek Brooks, 19 points. He's been the difference maker. So Waynesville looking to hang on here. B.J. Hill on the floor. Right wing over to Morris. Tony Farr also checking in at the break. He'll hand it back over to Morris now. Morris coming to his right, looking to drive through, looking to get through Griffin here. To the right block he goes. Tries to get it back outside. Ball tipped by Fowler, but ends up in the hands of Nick Nimmo. Nimmo back to Wyatt. Wyatt pump fake, driving baseline. Shot up with the right hand, no good. Brooks brings down the rebound. See how Waynesville chooses to attack here in the fourth quarter. Ball over to Fowler on the left wing. Volleyball line over to Brooks. Brooks driving in here, right elbow. Spins back around to Griffin. Griffin beyond the volleyball line. Couple steps to his right. Now on over to Brooks. Brooks on to Fowler once again. Fowler dribbling middle of the key. Back again to Brooks. Brooks onward to Griffin. Onward Fowler. Fowler Brooks. A minute gone by. Waynesville around the volleyball line. Here's Brooks, going to dribble it out to the wing now. Going around. Finds his way around Wyatt. Tries to find a cutting Sapanzik. Goes out to the wing foul. Almost had a chance there at the bucket. Almost caught Warrensburg sleeping there on the cut by Sapanzik. Griffin on over to Brooks once again. Another 20 seconds gone by. 6.5 left to go in the fourth. Brooks getting around Hill now. Looking to attack here. Gets to the left block. He'll be fouled. We'll inbound here from the baseline. It'll be a foul, I do believe, on Tony Farr here for the Tigers of Warrensburg. Checking in now, Jay Stanton. He'll replace Hill. Brooks to inbound from the baseline. 6:24 here on the clock. That's going to be a long 6:24 here for Waynesville and the Waynesville faithful. Inbounds pass comes to Foul. Foul shot off the bottom of the backboard. Farr with the rebound. He'll be fouled here by Foul. Foul picking up his third personal. Third team foul here in the second half. Stanton brings it up to the wing. Rolla man-to-man, excuse me. I don't know where I'm getting Rolla so many times here. Waynesville in the man-to-man defense. It's the Bulldog at center court. It tricks me every time. Stanton on over now to Nimmo. Nimmo trying to find a cutting Stanton, but it's knocked out of bounds here by Fowler. Fowler laying out for that one, but it will stay here with Warrensburg underneath. Mason Wyatt to inbound here from the baseline. Face guarded here by Brooks. Having trouble finding a target here. Throws it up top to beat the 5 count. Morris comes down with it. And to be awfully close there. Stanton trying to get it inside. Farr can't hang on. Waynesville basketball. Waynesville very much content. We've talked about it several times, and I think I've used that same exact phrase to say it each and every time. Very content. Just pass it around the perimeter. Look for maybe the best shot possible. We saw it there. Definitely looking to score if they can. But Brooks this time, he's going all the way and hits the ground hard. He'll be fouled. There'll be 2 free throws here for Brooks. Maybe this time, maybe playing into expectations a little bit there. You know, you expect Waynesville to make a couple passes. Brooks just straight up going in this time. Still holding on to that elbow, but he is fine. Maybe just stinging a little bit. That'll happen when you hit the floor. So we wipe up some moisture here before we get the 2 free throws for Tyreek Brooks. Foul was on Farr, his second. Get the towel in there. A couple sneakers on the ground. We'll have that spot dry in a jiffy. 5:45 left to go here in the fourth. No scoring just yet. Scoreless couple minutes. Brooks can change that from the long. Brooks tonight, he's 3 for 3 from the stripe. First shot up, first shot, no good. Rolls out the right side of the rim. Second free throw on its way. Both teams making some adjustments, some personnel changes in the lane. Second free throw now is also no good. Brooks misses both. Stays 10 here, 34-24. Stanton coming up, now passing to the corner over to Wyatt. Wyatt guarded here by Brooks. Brooks moving to his left, pass it off over to Nimmo. Nimmo back to Brooks now. Far trying to post up down low. Two big guys down there, and Far and Foul. Right wing over to the left wing. Going to be Nimmo. Drives into the left block. Now pass it off to Stanton. Stanton kicks it back out to the corner. Nimmo over to Stanton once again. Inside. Here we go. Here's Far. Squares up. Pass over to the right side. Almost threw it a bit too high. Morris having to use all that 5'7" frame to bring that down. And it's up to Stanton now. It's a rather long Warrensburg possession. Wyatt dribbles it around the left wing, top of the key. Stanton, he'll take it now, middle of the lane, on the runner, too hard, loose rebound, foul somewhere on the rebound. Be a foul here charged to Warrensburg. Foul's going to be on Jay Stanton, that'll be number 4. Team 5th here charged in this second half. Substitution incoming here, Gage Claunch, he'll be checking in. Or at least, there he goes. He's going to replace Stanton. Getting some last-second instructions from Coach Chris Nimmo. Like I said, the longtime head coach of Warrensburg, I believe. I lost my numbers here. I believe it's his 18th year at the helm of the Tiger program. Coached when I was in school, all those years ago. Here's Rayshawn Fowler here at the volleyball line, moving to his left, going around Claunch. Out to the corner, Sapanzik. Left wing over to Griffin. Now on over to Brooks. Brooks is guarded by Wyatt. Brooks coming over to his left. Pass into the opposite corner. Foul setting up for the three. Got it to go. You can never rest on the Nico Foul three-pointer. He's got 8, and it's a 13-point lead, 37-24. Takes about 1 or 2 a game. Here's a steal from behind. Griffin on the fast break here. It's a 3-on-1. Griffin going to take it all the way himself. Pump fake, had the shot blocked. And it's going to be recovered here by Morris. Morris going to roll it away, but it's a timeout taken here by Warrensburg. So Waynesville, unfortunately unable to get any points off the steal, but still the Nico Foul three-pointer has extended this to a 13-point lead halfway through the fourth quarter. 3:59 to go. It is going to be a full timeout. We'll take 60, come right back. You're listening to Tiger Basketball, 97.9 The Source.
The trucks are coming in and coming in. Lowe Chevrolet in Waynesville has vehicles on the lot with your name on it. Stop by and check out the selection. Take your pick and drive off the lot today with a new or pre-owned vehicle of your choice. Lowe Chevrolet can help you with financing, service, and so much more. Serving the community you live in for over 30 years. Lowe Chevrolet, off I-44, exit 156 in Waynesville.
Actually pranked once again. 30-second timeout. Luckily, take that 30 seconds at a time. Back once again, coming out of the timeout. 3:59 left to go in the ball game. Waynesville leading by 13 over Warrensburg, 37-24. Just 3 points in the quarter through the first 4 minutes. Nico Foul hitting the three-pointer from the corner. But it will be Warrensburg ball as we come back. Waynesville, unfortunately, unable to convert some points off of a previous steal. Steal that led us into the timeout. Stanton coming up right side of the floor, out there with 4 personals. Sapanzik ends up with a basketball. Claunch unable to come up with it. Sapanzik going to take it down all the way himself, lets him go by. Stanton blows past, and Sapanzik puts it through for his first 2 points. It's a 15-point lead, 39-24. 3:37 now on the clock. Stanton comes up to it. Picked up by Fowler. Couple steps to the right, now one over to Claunch. Claunch guarded by Sapanzik, pokes it away, out of bounds it rolls. Last touch by Sapanzik. It'll stay here with Warrensburg. Stanton on the sideline, guarded by Fowler. Fowler sent in motion, he'll take the inbounds pass, top of the key, he'll hand it back to Stanton. Screen set by Claunch, Stanton driving in, right side, whistle and a foul. No goaltending after the foul. The foul came first. I think the foul was on the floor. If it's on the floor, the shot didn't even happen. Foul will be here. Foul will be charged to Rayshawn Fowler. Now I want to say it's on the shot. Really? Are they going to give it on the shot? I would say that's controversial in and of itself. That's what they're going to say. All right. I'll take my issues elsewhere. But it'll be 2 free throws here for Jay Stanton. 5 points in this one. Stanton's first free throw is good. And walking away like there was only one. There'll be 2. Stanton's second free throw, also good. Stanton with 7, 39-26, 3:22 to go. Warrensburg now opening up in the full court press. Pass goes back to Fowler. Fowler coming through, pushing up the right sideline. Kicks it off to the corner. Foul, heat check for 3, too long. Foul on the rebound. Here charge to Warrensburg. That'll be team foul number 6 on Warrensburg. Waynesville officially in the bonus. Foul will be called here on Gage Claunch. Number 2 on him there. Brooks inbounds it from the baseline. Goes into Griffin. Back to the corner, Brooks. Inside to Foul. Foul working on far here. Leans into the contact. Misses the shot. Gets his own rebound. Foul on the floor here. That'll be picked up by Stanton, and I think that'll be number 5 on him. If that is on Stanton, it'll be number 5. Yep, that'll be the call. Stanton fouls out. It'll be Nico foul at the line, shooting 1-1. Stanton fouls out of the ball game. 7 points tonight for him. A 3-pointer, a 2-pointer, and a couple ones as well. Foul stands at the line. A chance to make this a lead as much as 15. First free throw. It's no good. Free throws might be big down the stretch here as Mason Wyatt brings it the other way. Left wing. To the block. Jump stop. Now sends it on over to Nick Nimmo. Nimmo back over to Wyatt. Wyatt 3-pointer over Sapanzik. Gets the friendly hop off the rim. It's through. Wyatt, your first Warrensburg Tiger into double digits. Back to a 10-point ball game, 39-29. Griffin on over to Fowler. Fowler dribbling around Morris here. Stopped by Claunch. Goes to the free throw line, throws it away. Waynesville can't afford to get out of sorts here down the stretch. You're in the driver's seat. Play like it. Warrensburg's the one that has to force the pressure. You don't have to force the issue, so to speak. 2:31 to go. Down center court. Here comes Nimmo. Nimmo finding Hill. Hill going to have the ball stolen away from behind. Brooks able to pick it up here. It's going to be a one-on-one. Brooks going for the slam. Missed it, but he's fouled. He'll head to the line for 2. He's usually good for about one of those a game. He wanted it this time round, but he'll get 2 free throws. He cocked that back to about... He cocked that back behind the head. Whew. That had gone through. That would have been sweet. First free throw for Brooks is good. Brooks now 4 for 6 from the line. I'm a sucker for a good dunk. I really am. You'll hear me nerd out over plenty of those if Brooks can keep throwing them back like that. Second free throw also good. I know he didn't make it, but it's the thought that counts. And that'll lead us to a timeout here taken, I believe, by Warrensburg. It will be, a Waynesville timeout. Waynesville will take a full timeout. Seen it for sure. 60 seconds. 2:20 left to go in this one. 41-29. You're listening to Waynesville Tiger Basketball, 97.9 The Source.
I'm famished and totally craving Mexican. What do you think?
I could go for some chips and salsa. And maybe a delicious margarita.
If we leave now, we'll catch the game and happy hour.
Last one to the car buys first round.
Hey!
La Familia Mexican Restaurant, located just outside the main gate on Missouri Avenue, is famous for their fajitas. Fajitas Friday. Take $1 off and grande burrito on Saturdays. Dine in or carry out. La Familia Mexican Restaurant in St. Robert.
Last one to the car buys first round.
Hi, this is Brad Shelton at the Marys County Bank. Every day, the Marys County Bank touches every corner of your life and supports you as you turn your life's goals into accomplishments. Whether it's purchasing your first car, opening a small business, buying a home, planning a wedding, or preparing for retirement. From your first car to a new life after retirement, the Marys County Bank is there for all your life's milestones with our full line of products. Stop by one of our 10 locations and see how the Marys County Bank can support your dreams. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Back here from the 60-second timeout. 2:20 left to go. 41-29. Waynesville leads by 12. Couple free throws there for Tyreek Brooks over the 20-point line here tonight. He's got 21. Missed the dunk, but was fouled. So still gets his 2 points. But it will be Warrensburg ball. They quickly inbound it here. They'll come up the left side of the floor. Warrensburg, how about Waynesville, the 1-3-1, down the floor, but now going to break into a man-to-man. Here comes Wyatt, top of the key. Picked up here by Griffin. Bounce pass over to Farr. Farr going to find a cutting Wyatt here on the right block. Fouls on the... Wow, that's a late call on the shot. But they're going to give him the and one. Ooh, that was late. But the lead's cut to 10 here, 41-31, and that'll be the fourth here on Sapanzik. So one shot here for Wyatt, who now has 12. Free throws up and good. Wyatt now 4 for 5 from the line. Waynesville leaves the ball alone. Somebody's got to go inbound it. Brooks will do so. He'll toss it off to Griffin. Griffin has to avoid the double team. Pass it off to Fowler. Fowler coming up the right side. Fowler to the wing, off to the corner, foul. Back up to the volleyball line. It's Brooks. Waynesville content to bring it beyond, but Warrensburg, this time, they can't remain laissez-faire. They have to come out and guard this. Griffin trying to find a cutting Sapanzik, picks it up here in the middle of the lane, outside, goes back over to Brooks. Minute 40 here on the clock. Brooks going to dribble around Morris, but he'll be fouled, and it'll be Brooks to the line, shooting 1-1. That'll be number 4 here on Morris, and team foul number 9. So Brooks can bring it back out to double digits with a couple free throws here, but second one's not guaranteed. It will be 1-1. 5 for 7 from the line. Make that 6 for 8. Back to double digits. It's 10 now. 42-32. As Tony Farr checks back in for Warrensburg, replacing Morris. Minute 35 on the clock now. Brooks' second free throw is no good. Ricochets off the left side of the rim. Stays 10, 42-32, 90 seconds left to go. Wyatt driving left baseline here. Sapanzik getting in front of it, picks up the rebound. Sapanzik won the charge, smiling as he comes down the floor. He'll take the rebound as Brooks brings it beyond the volleyball line. Off to Griffin. Griffin to the left, over to Fowler. Fowler guarded here by Hill. Warrensburg now going to foul. And then we'll go to the free throw line. It'll be double bonus, but at the line shooting 2, it'll be Rayshawn Fowler. A minute 6, separating Waynesville from third place. Just have to hang on. First one up and away for Fowler now. That one's good. Leads now 11. 43-32. How about free throw number 2? That one's no good off the left side of the rim. Fowler with 4 now, but it's an 11-point lead, 43-32. Pass off the shoulder of Claunch, having to try to save it from going out of bounds. Can't do so as Hill. Bit of miscommunication there between Warrensburg. Waynesville takes control. Xavier Morris back in here. Who does he replace? He replaces Hill. So it'll be Brooks to inbound here from the sideline. Gets it in over to Griffin. Griffin on to Fowler. Fowler coming to his left to the volleyball line. Dribbles around Nimmo. Now Nimmo going to foul. And it's 50 seconds on the clock. Another 2 free throws here for Rayshawn Fowler. Two free throws here for Fowler. 1 for 2 today. First free throw is good. 12-point lead here at 44-32. Second free throw is also good. 45-32. Out to the left-hand side, coming across the lanes, Morris, off to Quanch. Warrensburg going to need a bucket. They're going to need it quickly. Here's Nimmo on the left wing, coming across. Waynesville needs to play good D. Three-pointer, Quanch. Back of the rim, long rebound. Foul brings it in. And that really should do it. That really should do it. Waynesville should secure third place here at the U.S. Bank Boys Holiday Tournament. Fowler going to bring it to the volleyball line here. Warrensburg not going to foul. They'll play off. And Waynesville defeats St. Pius, play a close game against Truman, and then overcome Warrensburg here today to finish off that third place finish. Victory number 3 to earn place number 3. Final score here in this one, Waynesville 45 and Warrensburg 32. A good win here for Waynesville here tonight. Of course, we'll do what we always do as we head on into our post game. We'll take a couple minutes. We'll see if we don't speak with one of the assistant coaches here tonight. We'll see if it's Wilking. It's Wilking's turn, I do believe. They've been alternating throughout tonight. But, of course, we'll have our post-game coverage here for you here in this one. But, again, your final score, Waynesville 45, Warrensburg 32. We'll be back here in about 2 minutes. You're listening to Waynesville Tiger Basketball. It's 97.9, The Source.
Let's just try not to embarrass ourselves and everything will be fine. Is that a Pepsi Vanilla? Oh, no, please not here, not now.
Oh, too late. Steve, it's flavor time, baby, and we're coming to you live with the smoothest cat in the city, Pepsi Vanilla.
No, it's not flavor time.
With a flavor so rich and a taste so smooth. It's delicious. It's refreshing.
Dude, seriously, does this always have to happen when you drink Pepsi Vanilla?
Ooh, yeah, baby.
Pepsi Vanilla, now available in 0 sugar. That's what I like.
What if you stepped out of the picture tonight? How would you want to be remembered? And who would make decisions about planning your funeral service? This is Martin Vernon, owner of Memorial Chapels and Crematory. We help families create meaningful services that respect and honor the memory of their loved one's life. At Memorial Chapels and Crematory, we offer our support and guidance when your family needs us the most.
Folks, Mike Freeman here with Ed Morse Ford in St. Robert, and we've got a huge selection of trucks that have been the best back-to-back sellers for the past 45 years. The Ford F-Series. Due to popular demand, we're bringing back this incredible offer. Now through December 31st, get up to $2,000 trade assistance bonus cash when you purchase a new 22 Ford F-150. Come by Ed Morse Ford in St. Robert today or shop online 24/7 at edmorsefordstrobert.com, where you're always backed by Morse.
If you've been to Flo's 66 Diner in St. Robert, then you're one of the many. And if you haven't been there, you need to get on the bandwagon because you're missing out. The owner, Missy, has been in the restaurant biz since she was a kid and offers you the best in home-cooked daily specials. Breakfast with one of everybody's favorites, their biscuits and gravy, and, of course, everything else on the menu. That's Flo's 66 Diner next to O'Reilly's on historic Route 66. They're open 7 days a week. And by the way, word is that Flo's 66 Diner has the best servers in town.
Here once again at the Rolla High School Gymnasium. This one in the books, Waynesville. They finished third place here at the Rolla Holiday Tournament by a final score. They defeat Warrensburg 45-32. So I've got with me now assistant coach Carl Wilking. Coach, the big difference maker here in this one today, the opening run. 20-2 at one point there in the second quarter. Really set the tone for the rest of the game, I'd say. You guys were pretty much able to play at your own pace from that point forward. How was that run even possible? What really was working for you guys to build such a lead?
Our defense again, is setting a tone for everything. We're able tonight, last night we weren't able to get those transition points and easy baskets. but our defense, definitely, created those opportunities. When we just took our time, offensively, and just our shot selection was a lot better, and we were able to make a high percentage of shots that we missed last night. So, I mean, that's just the name of the game of putting the ball in the basket.
Absolutely. And so, of course, scoring book here tonight, Tyreek Brooks, he was a large part of that early lead. And, you were able to pass the ball around the perimeter, play kind of at the slower pace, really kind of control the tempo there. And it really let Tyreek Brooks get some open shots here tonight. 4 threes in that first half. He was kind of cooking here tonight.
Yes, he did an excellent job. He played his type of game. Sometimes he just pressures himself too much, and then he, that's where the mistakes come from. So he was able to lay back, but it's a credit to all of them. We took care of the basketball. I don't know how many turnovers we had, but that's what playing all them early games down in Arkansas and down in Memphis has set us up, and we've been in these close situations, and we knew that, there's a time that we're going to overcome those things, and luckily that's happened. It happened tonight, and we were able to get the win.
For sure. So now 3-7 heading on into 2023. Things only get more fun from here. Next week, first conference game of the season, taking on the Bolivar Liberators at home in Waynesville. But then you have a team, I don't know a whole lot about them, but what I do know is that they're undefeated, or at least they were undefeated at last check in Forsyth. So a couple tough games coming up next week.
Yeah, it'll be a couple tough games. I mean, Bolivar lost a game at the buzzer in overtime to Sparta last night in a blue and gold. They got a nice squad and players, and that's the thing. We just got to keep growing. That's a long haul. We've just finished in this first part of it, and we've continued to get better. And that's the goal. I mean, we play each game. Our record's 0-0. And we just try to go out and win one by one. It's just like climbing steps. But great win. Kids played hard. People off the bench contributed, and when we do good things happen.
Yeah, for sure. And actually, I was going to wrap it up there, but one more player I wanted to ask you about here, because he did start all 3 games of the tournament, kind of worked his way into the starting lineup. Rayshawn Fowler, lots of ball security here from him kind of tonight. Was kind of forced to play, or I won't say forced, kind of playing in that slower tempo. He was able to keep the ball secure tonight, even though that doesn't show up in the scoring books. Good contribution.
Yeah, he's definitely stepped up, ball handling. And just his energy on defense. I mean, it just, our kids, feed off of that. And that's where it all starts. I mean, we play hard and aggressive, and he's one of the catalysts. But again, like you said, he came in and handled the ball. And again, that's just going against some good competition earlier in the year, and what we drill every day in practice. We practice dribbling. We practice, escape dribbling, all those things, and it's paying off.
For sure. And so, of course, one game at a time, Coach. We'll see you next Tuesday in Waynesville for that matchup with the Liberators. Once again, thanks for coming up here and good win tonight.
All right. Thank you.
That was assistant coach Carl Wilking. Once again, his boys victorious here tonight. They earned 3rd place in the Rolla Holiday Tournament. Final score, 45-32. So, hey, we'll go ahead and keep it right here. I do believe we can just go ahead and do so here. Wrap this one up with some individual scoring numbers here. Let's go ahead and take a look here at Warrensburg. Again, just 2 points in that first quarter. Waynesville was able to start the game on a 20-2 run. Of course, the largest lead of the game, that would be 18. Warrensburg would be able to chip their way down to as little as 9. But that opening quarter, the defense shown by Waynesville, really helped them win here tonight. 2 points at the end of the first quarter, 15 at the half, 24 after 3, and then 32 for the final total. Leading the way, only scoring double digits here tonight for Warrensburg. That would be Mason Wyatt. He picks up 13 points here tonight. 8 points for Gage Claunch, 7 points for Jace Stanton. Then you had 2 points apiece for both BJ Hill and Tony Farr. Now we take a look at Waynesville, 17 first quarter points. Again, 20-2 run and all of that. 26 points at the half, had an 11-point lead at the break. 34 after 3, and then finally 45 points to finish things up here today. Half those points coming from Tyreek Brooks. Didn't get that dunk at the end of the game, but still comes through with 22, including 4 3-pointers there. 12 of his points coming from beyond the arc here today. Got it done from the free throw line. Had a couple shots inside on the drive there as well. Great effort there today for Tyreek Brooks. Of course, he was helped out tonight. Nico Fowl, 8 points for him. Elijah Griffin comes through and picks up 6. 5 points, Rayshawn Fowler tonight. And then Luther Sapanzik, he added 2 points there as well. So again, Waynesville 3-7. Like I mentioned, 2 games next week. You got a game on January the 3rd, our first Ozark Conference game of the season. Waynesville going to be playing host to the Liberators of Bolivar. That is a home matchup. We'll have that 97.9 The Source. And then a couple days later, on the road to Forsyth, we'll take on that Forsyth team that, like I said, 10-0. Last time I checked there. We'll see if that undefeated record is still a thing by the time we get there to Thursday. But at the moment, a great start to the season there for Forsyth. So we'll get a real chance to see what this Waynesville team is made of. Obviously, they showed they're capable of great things here tonight. Final score, 45-32. Big thank you to all of our sponsors. Big thank you to Dan, of course, and big thank you to everybody else involved. A great day of basketball here at Rolla, but I'll sign off for now. I hope you enjoyed listening to this one as much as I enjoyed bringing it to you. Until next Tuesday, you can listen to Waynesville Tiger basketball right here on 97.9 The Source. Good night, everybody. Be good people.
You've been listening to Waynesville Lady Tiger and Tiger Basketball on 97.9 FM. Our games have been brought to you by Air Serv Heating and Air, the Marys County Bank, Mailbox It, Lowe's Chevrolet Memorial Chapels, Pepsi-Cola Bottling Company, Flo's 66 Diner, and Morris Ford, your shelter insurance agents, Dave Hollett in Richland and John Gregory in Crocker, and St. Robert Auto Supply. We hope you've enjoyed tonight's broadcast on 97.9 FM. See you next time with more Waynesville Tiger and Lady Tiger basketball.